I'm Shaheen Mazloom, the founder and CEO of Versa Business Systems. I want to start today with four truths and a lie. Number one, I was born and raised in England on a horse farm, and I used to race horses growing up. Number two, I made over $1 million from January to April of 2020 during COVID. Number three, I 25x my company already this year by implementing AI into my business, and I'm the best-selling author of the book 5 Secrets to Getting the Best Deal on a Business Loan. Last but not least, I've been featured in Forbes and Yahoo Finance and was named one of the top entrepreneurs to watch out for in 2023 next to people like Grant Cardone and Damon John. Which one was the lie? It was the first one. It was actually a cow farm. Never raced a horse. If I sold my company today, I could sell it for $20 million. It sounds crazy, and trust me, it feels just as crazy to say it. What's even crazier is in 3 years, we'll be a multi-billion-dollar company. This hasn't always been my reality. I'm an immigrant just like some of you. I came to this country in 1995 with nothing for my family but to chase the American dream. I'm finally in the right vehicle to get me to the heights I used to dream about as a kid. At 7 years old, when I moved to this country, I was in Miss Forsburgs' class, and they asked us to write our name, where we're from, and what we want to be when we grow up. Everyone else wrote police, fireman, president, football player. I wrote a rich businessman. I started my first business shortly after moving to the United States. We used to plow in the wintertime, rake leaves in the fall, and cut grass in the summer. Since then, I've owned and ran multiple businesses. Some did okay, most failed, but it taught me a lot, especially not to give up, but also knowing when to move on to something different. I also learned a lot from working with other successful companies in the business to business space. I learned what to do, what not to do, and grew from there. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to explain how you can achieve what I have and more in a short period of time with the right vehicle, the right mindset, and focus. I'll explain how I went from extreme depression, losing everything, not a dollar to my name, being pretty much homeless a little over 7 years ago, to becoming a multi-millionaire 3 years later. I'm going to give you some tips and advice and hopefully inspire you to leave here today and take a chance on yourself. Invest in yourself, start learning something new every day, right? I know if I can do it, so can every single one of you. In order to become wildly successful, you need to have the right vehicle, which require these four things. Something you're passionate about. You eat, breathe, and sleep it. Something that allows you to have a target audience you can sell a second and third product or service to. You master your first product. Something that is scalable. And last but not least, you need the ability to adapt if something stops working or the market changes. Some of you may actually want to get a job before starting your business so you can learn more about the industry. If I hadn't worked for 7 different companies in my industry, I would be nowhere near where I am today. Sure, I could have done okay, but by learning what to do and what not to do from other people who had done it before me is really what allowed me to succeed at such a high rate right out of the gate. I used to be like some of you. I thought I knew it all. I had the world by the balls. The fact is, I didn't even know myself until I was 28 years old. After going through all the failures and heartache, which is where the real lessons lied, right? Like the moment I realized I really didn't know anything is when things started to change for me. Every day for the last 7 years, whether it has taken 5 minutes to read a book or watch a video, I make sure I learn something new every single day. A lot of you need a mentor as well. Some of you may be thinking, look, I don't know anyone who's at the level I want to be at. The fact is, I didn't either until 2020, at least not personally, right? A mentor doesn't have to be someone you know, right? For the last 15 years, Grant Cardone's been my mentor, whether he knows it or not. And now I have his cell phone number, right? I've read just about every book he's put out there, done all of Cardone University, and now learning more from his other business partners and other billionaires around the world. Right? Now, some of you may think becoming a millionaire or billionaire isn't realistic. That's just not true. It is. There are over 1.3 million new millionaires created in the U.S. in 2021 alone. There's over 18 million millionaires in America right now. Most of them were just like every single one of us at one point. If you have the right vehicle, the right mindset, the right mentor, and you surround yourself with like-minded people, positive and big thinkers, like you have by watching this video, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to reach your goal, you're going to achieve that. Now, when I say willing to do whatever it takes, I mean everything from firing your mother or girlfriend because they cost you a client for showing up late to a meeting. I mean eating ramen noodles for months on end. I mean selling your car and driving a junker for a few years, right? I mean whatever it takes to succeed. The one thing I want to leave you with today, if you didn't hear anything else, is learn and then earn. Learn as much as you can from the right people, and eventually you can drop the L and earn. I appreciate your time today, and I cannot wait to see what amazing things you do when you leave here today. Some of you won't change or do anything different. Some of you will and see the success. My name is Shaheen Mazloom, and I am the founder and CEO of Versa Business Systems, as well as the Versa Business Tips podcast, the Versa Business Tips YouTube channel. Feel free to follow me on social media and ask me anything you want. I'm an open book. Our YouTube channel is constantly sharing tips and secrets from many millionaires and billionaires out there. All we want to do is help people succeed and reach new heights. Get out there and go do something. Most of you won't, some of you will. Let's go.